And Tuesday, warning against sensuality. What was the main purpose of our creation? Isaiah 43:7 says, "Everyone that is called by my name, in whom I have created for my glory, I have formed him. Yeah, I have made him." So as we see here, God created us for his own glory. I find this quote from The Desire of Ages one of the most beautiful. And I'm going to read that. "Even now, all created things declare the glory of God's excellence. There is nothing save the selfish heart of man that lives unto itself. No bird that cleaves the air, no animal that moves upon the ground, but ministers to some other life. There is no leaf of the forest or lowly blade of grass, but has its ministry. Every tree and shrub and leaf pours forth that element of life without which neither man nor animal could live. And man and animal, in turn, minister to the life of tree and shrub and leaf. The flowers breathe fragrance and unfold their beauty in blessing to the world. The sun sheds its light to gladden 1,000 worlds. The ocean itself, the source of all our springs and fountains, receives the streams from every land, but takes to give. The mists ascending from its bosom fall in showers to water the earth, that it may bring forth and bud." It's just such a beautiful quote. B. How did Paul consider the body of the believers? "I speak after the manner of men because of the infirmity of your flesh. For as ye presented your members as servants to uncleanness, and to iniquity unto iniquity, even so now present your members as servants to righteousness unto sanctification. For when ye were servants of sin, ye were free in regard of righteousness." So how did he consider the body of the believers? It says here that from eternal ages it was God's purpose that every created being, from the bright and holy seraph to man, should be a temple for the indwelling of the Creator. And it also says God dwells in humanity, and through saving grace the heart of man becomes again his temple. So that's the way Paul considers the body of the believers, right? God's temple. C. Since we are God's property, what should each of us understand with regard to our own body? Let's read chapter 10, verse 31 of Corinthians. "Whether therefore ye eat or drink or whatsoever ye do, do all to the glory of God." By the inspiration of the Spirit of God, Paul the Apostle writes that we should eat, drink, or whatever we do, we should do for his glory, right? Every part of the man is to be guarded. We are to beware lest that which is taken into the stomach shall banish from the mind high and holy thoughts. This is serious, huh? So if we are God's property, we must understand that we need to take good care of our body, right? So eating, drinking, exercising, drinking lots of water, fresh air, meditation in God's word, all of that makes part of our communion with God.